Professional football. Everybody sees clips of Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, and Haaland doing amazing things, which attracts us to football, and we want to go pro because of those inspiring clips. So today, I will show you 5 mistakes to avoid to make it to the pro football level. And if you're doing any of these mistakes, make sure to immediately avoid it. 1. Partying. Partying excessively can interfere with training, rest, and focus needed for professional sports. It can also lead to poor lifestyle choices, injuries, and disciplinary issues that can jeopardize a football career. When you first start partying, you miss one training session, and you're probably thinking one training session will barely make a difference to your performance. And yes, one training session will barely make a difference, but then you won't have motivation for the next training session. Then you will hardly ever go out to training sessions because you're not motivated. 2. Not learning from your mistakes. It's always okay to make mistakes. But not learning from your mistakes is not okay. That is why very few people never get better. So, when you make a mistake after a game or a team training session, have a think about what you did wrong and try and think of ways to avoid it. If you can't think of any ways to avoid it, you can search it up on the internet. Most of the time, when you make mistakes, especially in amateur level football, your teammates shout at you and put you down, making you have extra fear on you when you have the ball, which can make us make even more mistakes. 3. Not training. Most of the times, we just don't feel like training. And the times when you say to yourself, I am going to train today. A lot of the time you will also say to yourself later, and then you never end up putting in the work to get better. So, you're probably wondering how to stop this. Well, the truth is, there is nothing we can completely do to make this feeling permanently gone. You are just going to have to keep training even when you don't feel like it. And if it's easy for you to train no matter how much you don't feel like it, that could be a sign that you could make it pro. Or you have the potential to make it pro. But there are things you can do to make you always feel a bit more motivated to go train, or to make it easier for you to train when you don't feel like it. If you have the money, you could get a personal trainer. You could start a routine for when you will train, and you always stick to that routine. You watch something to get motivated just before you're going to train. You can think about yourself going pro if you do the training session. You could set specific goals for the training session, and you could reward yourself after the training session. 4. Eating too much junk food. Eating a bit of junk food is okay, but eating it too much will negatively affect your performance on the pitch. Some negative effects eating too much junk food can do are reduced energy levels, decreased endurance, slower recovery from workouts, and impaired cognitive function, all of which can hinder overall athletic performance on the field. 5. Not believing in yourself. Not believing in yourself in football can have detrimental effects on your performance. Confidence is crucial in sports as it affects decision-making, execution of skills, resilience in the face of challenges, and overall performance on the field. Without self-belief, players may hesitate, second-guess themselves, and become more prone to errors. Believing in yourself instills a positive mindset, increases motivation, and allows you to perform at your best potential.